Hi, this is Art, and this is from my book, And Another Thing, an eclectic collection of musings, afterthoughts, and paternal rantings. When I was doing some behind-the-scenes work for a well-known real estate agent in my area, just about all of my interactions with clients and colleagues was in the form of an email or a phone conversation. I very seldom met with any of these folks in person, and in many cases I worked closely with staffers and suppliers for years without ever knowing what they looked like. On a few rare occasions when I did actually meet with someone in person, it was usually a disappointment. The person I met just didn't look like the guy or gal that I had pictured in my mind. Those pictures always seemed to be most vivid and most resplendent when I spoke to women. If a particular gal had a pleasant or sexy voice, naturally I pictured a pleasant or sexy appearance, usually on the order of a fashion model or a movie star. The most memorable of these women was Tiffany. Tiffany was someone whom I had worked closely with and spoke to on the phone at least 3 to 4 times a day for the better part of 2 years. I guessed that Tiffany was in her early 30s, and she had the sweetest voice I had ever heard. Each time I spoke to Tiffany, I conjured up a picture in my mind of an angel. A hot, sexy, gorgeous angel. Finally, it happened. Cindy and I were invited to a social work function where, as it turned out, Tiffany would also be in attendance. Of course, I was curious and anxious to see what this person looked like, and I tried to prepare myself for what was sure to be a disappointment, if not a downright disillusionment. But au contraire, when Tiffany entered the room, I was blown away. To my surprise, amazement, and delight, she wasn't just gorgeous. This gal was drop-dead gorgeous. She was movie star gorgeous. She was a knockout, more so than I had actually imagined. Now, I didn't have much of a chance to converse with Tiffany during the evening, but when I finally did, she paid me what I'm sure she thought was a compliment. Tiffany told me that I reminded her of her dad. Actually, I'm probably older than her dad. And of course, she said this not just once, but a few times. "Art," she said, "you are just like my dad." Now, I suppose we all need a good old-fashioned kick in the pants now and again to bring us back down to earth and remind us of who we really are. Tiffany still had the sweetest voice I had ever heard, and I never ceased to enjoy working with her. But somehow it was never quite the same after that. I suppose that old saying is true, there's no fool like an old fool. I hope you like my vlogs, and if you do, please leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. And thanks for watching.